Around the world, some individuals are born with conditions so rare, they defy everything we think we know about the human face. In this episode of Polo TV, we uncover 15 of the most extraordinary and unbelievably rare facial conditions you've likely never seen before. From inspiring stories of resilience to medical marvels that leave doctors speechless, get ready to witness the beauty of difference and the strength behind every unique face. Are you new in this video? Click subscribe and hit notification bell, so let's get started. Meet Nathan, a man from Orlando, Florida, whose life has been anything but ordinary. Born with a rare, undiagnosed condition, Nathan came into the world without a nose, an ear, and one of his eyes. One entire side of his face simply never developed. Doctors were baffled. There was no clear name for what he had, only the certainty that it would take countless surgeries to survive, let alone live a normal life. Since birth, Nathan has undergone 37 reconstructive surgeries, costing well over $1 million. These intense procedures aim to rebuild what nature left incomplete. His nose was reconstructed, a prosthetic eye was fitted, and doctors used advanced techniques to give him a new ear. But this isn't just a story about medical miracles. It's a story about resilience. Despite the stares, questions, and judgment from society, Nathan has embraced his unique appearance. Rather than hiding, he chose to speak out, raising awareness for people with facial differences and showing the world that beauty is more than skin deep. Nathan's journey is a reminder that strength isn't just physical, it's emotional, mental, and spiritual. He proves that you don't need to look normal to live an extraordinary life. His face may be different, but his courage, that's 1 in a million. This is Amare Stover, a young boy from Decatur, Alabama, with a smile that could light up the world, and a condition that few people truly understand. Amare was born with Neurofibromatosis type 1, or NF1, a rare genetic disorder that causes tumors to grow on nerves throughout the body. For Amare, this meant large, visible tumors developing on his face, making everyday life a challenge. As he grew older, the tumors became more aggressive, stretching across his face and blocking his vision. Today, Amare can only see out of one eye, but what's truly remarkable is not what he's lost, it's what he's held on to, his spirit. In a world where appearances are judged instantly, Amare has faced bullying, rejection, and isolation, but he doesn't let that break him. With the support of his loving mother, Candace Stover, Amare continues to fight, undergoing chemotherapy and facing the possibility of complex surgeries. His mother launched a GoFundMe campaign, hoping to raise money for treatment that could ease his pain and restore some of his vision. But what they've raised goes far beyond dollars. It's awareness, compassion, and love. Amare's story reminds us that true beauty isn't about symmetry or skin. It's about kindness, courage, and never giving up, even when the world doesn't understand you. He's not just a boy with a condition, he's a symbol of hope, living proof that even in the face of adversity, you can still smile. Jacqueline Rodriguez was never expected to live past her first birthday, but she's spent every day since proving the world wrong. Born with a rare condition called lymphatic malformations, Jacqueline had large tumors on her tongue, chest, and face, making it nearly impossible to eat, speak, or even breathe on her own. At just 3 days old, she underwent her first surgery to remove 2 golf ball-sized tumors blocking her throat. Doctors warned her parents not to get their hopes up. But they didn't know Jacqueline. Now a teenager, Jacqueline still faces challenges. She relies on a feeding tube and uses an iPad to communicate, yet her spirit remains unshaken. She plays guitar, competes in tennis, and dreams of becoming a nurse, inspired by the very people who cared for her during her countless hospital visits. Despite the stares and the struggles, Jacqueline's message is clear. I am not my condition. She's not just surviving, she's thriving, showing us that resilience can be louder than any voice, and that even when life is difficult, it's still beautiful. Jacqueline Rodriguez may have been born with a rare condition, but what truly sets her apart is her strength. Meet Nick, a 20-year-old from Inverness, Nova Scotia, whose life has been shaped by a rare genetic disorder known as Neurofibromatosis type 1, NF1. This condition causes tumors to grow along nerves in the body, and for Nick, it has resulted in significant facial tumors that have been a part of his life since he was about 7 or 8 years old. Despite the physical challenges and the emotional toll of living with a visible difference, Nick has chosen to face the world with courage and humor. He embraces his unique appearance, even jokingly comparing himself to a pug, saying, "People say I look like a pug, but I take that as a compliment. I love pugs." Nick has undergone multiple surgeries to remove excess skin caused by the tumors, requiring over 180 stitches in total. These procedures are not just about appearance, they are crucial for his health and comfort. He is currently preparing for a significant upcoming surgery aimed at reducing the weight of the tumors and contributing to NF1 research. Beyond the medical aspects, Nick has become a social media influencer, using platforms like TikTok and Instagram to share his journey, raise awareness about NF1, and inspire others facing similar challenges. His content is infused with positivity and resilience, often featuring his younger brother Chris as they create engaging and uplifting videos together. Nick's story is a powerful reminder that our differences do not define us. Through his openness and advocacy, he is changing perceptions and encouraging others to embrace their uniqueness. Meet Buddy. A story of resilience and hope. At 21 years old, Buddy is a living testament to the power of resilience and the human spirit. Born with an ultra-rare genetic condition known as Nablus mask-like facial syndrome, NMLFS, Buddy's appearance is distinctive. His condition causes his facial features to develop in such a way that it appears as though he is wearing a mask. This rare syndrome doesn't just affect his face, it impacts various parts of his body, including his ears, eyes, and fingers, making daily life more challenging than for many others. Nablus syndrome is a microdeletion disorder caused by a deletion at chromosome 8q22.1. As of 2018, there were only 13 documented cases worldwide. The condition is characterized by tight, glistening facial skin, blepharophimosis, narrowing of the eyelids, telecanthus, increased distance between the eyes, severe arched eyebrows, a flat and broad nose, long philtrum, distinctive ears, unusual hair patterns, mild developmental delay, and a happy disposition. Despite the physical difficulties and the way others may perceive him, Buddy's spirit remains unbroken. Every day, he faces obstacles that many of us would find hard to imagine. Simple tasks like eating, dressing, or even communicating can be complex due to the limitations brought on by the syndrome. Yet through it all, Buddy has become a symbol of strength and determination. His story sheds light on the power of resilience in the face of adversity. Buddy's journey shows that while physical differences may set someone apart, they don't define the limits of what a person can achieve. He continues to inspire others with his courage, reminding us all that no matter the challenges we face, we all have the ability to overcome them with resilience and a positive outlook. In the remote village of Kedongkang, Indonesia, the Manurung family, led by Syarif Ali Surja Manurung, faces a profound challenge due to a rare genetic condition known as Treacher-Collins syndrome, TCS. This disorder, which affects the development of facial bones and tissues, was first evident in their youngest son, Anwar. At birth, Anwar displayed severe abnormalities, especially an underdeveloped jaw, which caused significant difficulty in breathing and feeding. His condition worsened over time, with additional deformities to his ears and eyes, making his life even more challenging. After seeking medical help and undergoing several tests, the family received the diagnosis of Treacher-Collins syndrome, a rare genetic disorder that impacts approximately 1 in 50,000 births worldwide. TCS leads to underdeveloped cheekbones, jawbones, and chin, and often causes hearing loss due to malformations in the middle ear. For Anwar, the disorder not only resulted in physical deformities, but also breathing difficulties and feeding problems, requiring specialized care from birth. Despite the emotional toll and financial strain, Syarif Ali Surja remained a steadfast pillar of strength for his family. He devoted himself to ensuring that Anwar received the necessary surgeries and medical care, even traveling to distant specialists. Throughout this ordeal, the local community in Kedongkang rallied behind the family, offering support and encouragement. In addition to caring for his son, Syarif Ali Surja became a passionate advocate for raising awareness about TCS. He worked tirelessly to dispel myths surrounding the condition and promote understanding and compassion for those affected by rare genetic disorders. His efforts to educate the public about TCS made him a symbol of resilience and determination in the face of adversity. Okay, friends, let's talk about Joseph Williams. This is a story that will truly inspire you and make you rethink the limits of human potential. Now, Joseph's story is one that really makes you think about what's possible. It's a tale of resilience, determination, and the power of the human spirit. Imagine being born without a jaw, like literally no jawbone. This isn't just a minor inconvenience, it's a life-altering condition. That's the reality Joseph has faced since day one. From the moment he was born, he had to navigate a world that wasn't built for someone like him. Can you even imagine? No jaw means no easy talking, no biting into a juicy burger. It's a whole different way of life. Eating, speaking, and even breathing can be a challenge. But here's the thing about Joseph, he doesn't let any of that stop him. He has an indomitable spirit that refuses to be defined by his physical limitations. Growing up, he faced so many challenges. School was tough, not just academically, but socially as well. Can you imagine the stares? The whispers, the feeling of being different in a world that often doesn't understand or accept differences? But Joseph, he's got this inner strength, you know? It's like a fire inside him that keeps burning no matter what. He learned sign language, he found ways to communicate, and he never let the limitations define him. He adapted and found his own voice in a world that couldn't hear him. Joseph's story is a reminder that no matter what obstacles we face, we all have the power within us to overcome them and live a life full of joy and purpose. His life is a beacon of hope, showing us that with determination and a positive attitude, we can achieve anything. Next is Godfrey Beaguma, a man whose face is like no other. Born in Uganda with a rare condition that caused extreme facial deformities, Godfrey has faced ridicule and hardship his entire life. But instead of letting the world break him, he turned his uniqueness into his greatest strength. Growing up, life was tough. Doctors struggled to diagnose his condition, and many people treated him as an outcast. Even his own parents abandoned him, leaving him to fend for himself. Yet despite all of this, Godfrey never gave up. Determined to make a living, he entered Uganda's Ugliest Man contest and won. But instead of feeling insulted, Godfrey saw an opportunity. He embraced the title, using it to launch a career in music and entertainment. Soon, he became famous, not just for his appearance, but for his talent and charisma. With his deep, soulful voice and unique style, he started making a name for himself in the Ugandan music industry. People began to see beyond his looks and appreciate his talent. His songs spread across the country, and he became a symbol of perseverance. But perhaps the most inspiring part of his story is his personal life. Many doubted he would ever find love, but Godfrey proved them wrong. He married and started a family, showing the world that love is not about looks, it's about what's inside. Today, Godfrey Beaguma is a man who refuses to be defined by his condition. He turned adversity into opportunity and inspired millions. His story is a reminder that true beauty comes from confidence, resilience, and a kind heart. Huang Chunkai, a man whose life has been a testament to the strength of the human spirit. Huang suffers from a rare genetic disorder called neurofibromatosis, a condition that causes tumors to grow along his nerves. This isn't just a minor inconvenience, it's a life-altering condition that has shaped his entire existence. Neurofibromatosis is about as serious as it gets. The tumors can be disfiguring, painful, and can severely impact one's quality of life. For Huang, the tumors are predominantly on his face, making everyday activities a challenge. We're talking massive tumors, folks, that have altered his appearance to the point where he's often referred to as the Elephant Man of China. These tumors are not just a physical burden, but also an emotional and psychological one. Imagine living with that, day in and day out. The stares, the whispers, the constant battle to maintain a sense of normalcy. It's a struggle that many of us can't even begin to comprehend. Yet despite these overwhelming challenges, Huang handles it with a grace and spirit that is truly remarkable. His smile, his positive outlook, and his determination to live life to the fullest are nothing short of inspirational. He doesn't let his condition define him. Instead, he chooses to define his life by his actions, his interactions with others, and his unwavering spirit. Huang is an inspiration to everyone he meets, showing that true strength comes from within. This is a guy who could easily stay hidden away, avoiding the public eye and the judgment that often comes with it. Many in his situation might choose isolation as a means of coping, but Huang chooses a different path. He shares his story with the world, raising awareness about his condition and inspiring others to face their own challenges head-on. His courage in the face of adversity is a beacon of hope for many. We can all learn a thing or two from Huang's resilience and strength. His story is a powerful reminder that no matter what obstacles we face, we have the power to rise above them and make a positive impact on the world around us. Huang Chunkai is not just the Elephant Man of China. He is a symbol of human endurance and the indomitable spirit that resides within us all. Adam Pearson. This guy is nothing short of extraordinary. Adam's got a condition called neurofibromatosis, which basically means he's got these non-cancerous tumors growing on his nerve tissue. It's a rare genetic disorder that affects about 1 in 3,000 people. Now I know what you're thinking, that sounds rough, right? And yeah, it can be incredibly challenging. But Adam, he doesn't let it define him, not even a little bit. He faces each day with a courage and determination that's truly inspiring. Adam's journey is a testament to the human spirit. Despite the obstacles, he continues to push forward, breaking barriers and shattering stereotypes. He's out there, living his best life, raising awareness about facial disfigurement, starring in movies and TV shows. He's not just surviving, he's thriving. This guy was in Under the Skin with Scarlett Johansson. How cool is that? It's not every day you get to share the screen with an A-list celebrity. But it's not just about being on the big screen. Adam's impact goes far beyond his acting career. Adam's a campaigner, using his platform to educate and advocate for others. He's deeply committed to changing perceptions and promoting understanding. He's changing the way people see facial differences, one conversation at a time. His advocacy work is making a real difference in the world. And you know what? He's got a great sense of humor about it all. He knows how to find joy and laughter, even in the toughest of times. I mean, the guy's hilarious. His wit and humor are just another part of what makes him so special. But seriously, Adam's story is a powerful reminder that true beauty comes from within. It's about who you are, not what you look like. He's got this inner strength, this resilience that's just infectious. It's something that inspires everyone who meets him. He's proof that you can overcome any obstacle and achieve your dreams, no matter what life throws your way. Adam Pearson is a true mensch, a person of integrity and honor, and his story is one that deserves to be told and celebrated. Jonno Lancaster, changing faces, changing lives. Imagine being born with a condition that affects your facial features, a condition that sets you apart from your peers, that draws stares and whispers. That's the reality Jonno Lancaster has lived with since birth. Born with Treacher-Collins syndrome, Jonno's facial development was affected, leading to distinctive features that presented unique challenges. But Jonno's story is not one of despair. It's a story of resilience, of self-acceptance, and of using his experiences to become a beacon of hope for others. Growing up, Jonno faced his share of adversity. He experienced bullying, felt the sting of rejection, and grappled with questions of identity and self-worth. But instead of allowing these challenges to define him, Jonno chose a different path. He embraced his uniqueness, recognizing that true beauty lies not in physical perfection, but in the strength of our character and the kindness we show others. Jonno's journey of self-discovery led him to become a powerful advocate for individuals with Treacher-Collins syndrome and other craniofacial conditions. He travels the world, sharing his story, raising awareness, and challenging perceptions of beauty and difference. But Jonno's impact extends far beyond awareness campaigns. Thanks for watching. We hope these rare and unique facial conditions gave you a whole new perspective on the incredible diversity of the human experience. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Know More Knowledge Every Day for more fascinating insights on the world's most extraordinary stories. Stay curious, and we'll see you in the next video.